Bon Saint-Jean and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of June 23rd. If you haven't met, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. If you have a question you want to ask the cards, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. And if you want to learn how to read the cards, you'll find information on my beginner's course below. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the classic Rider-Waite-Smith with Snowflake Obsidian, the Tarot de Marseille with Tiger's Eye, and the new Palladini Tarot with Amethyst. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one. And as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Alright, Group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. See what we got. I'm very confident in my pyramid placement. Like that. Wow, look at this. Entirely upright reading, despite a 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Damn, good for you. Yeah, close enough. So, I'll see you right now. I don't have much to say, Group 1. This is plan your work and work your plan. I don't know which side of that you're on, but the way that all of this comes together is like a plan that's well thought of and well executed upon with patience and diligence, in which you can kind of put your own thing in there, or at least where your new perspectives can participate in a way that contributes to the whole, is kind of magical. And honestly, it's with things like this that whatever chaos or turbulence can be dialed into the background, whereas it's absolutely not a factor at all. That's really it. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your oracle card reading. Good job. Group 2, let's see what we have for you. Okay. Don't panic. This should be good. Yeah, look at that. A little crooked, but it'll do. I'll see you right now. Group 2, this is looking... the overall vibe here, it's really interesting how this 5 of Cups plays into all of this, which we would expect from the card in the middle of the cross. But it's kind of like a decision or getting sick and tired of getting sick and tired. The thing that I'm trying to put into words succinctly is downstream from when I noticed that 5 plus 5 make 10 with the 5 and the 5 of the Pope here. But even though there are no 10s here, there is a kind of completion here, and it's almost as if the missing 5s for this 5 to become a 10 and for the back-breaking labor to begin, it's almost as if the fire being breathed down on the tower was the decision, the sentence that it's been playing over and over in my head this entire time, including right now as I'm speaking, was from, I'm pretty sure it's from that Glenn Ross speech about coffee is for closers. At some point, Alex's character says, "Get mad, you sons of bitches, get mad." That kind of thing. And it's kind of a reminder, anger is the simplest metaphor to explain the sick and tired of being sick and tiredness. Honestly, I don't know what the Queen of Wands is playing into this. I've basically ignored her this whole time. But given the rest of the reading, I'm not entirely convinced it matters, which is part of the reason why I'm paused at all. But yeah, this has really strong, okay, fine, I'm gonna do it vibes, but through irritation. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say earlier. That you know, from depression to action, anger is often the gateway to that. So you know, in certain communities that would be the type of person that would watch tarot readings, there's a lot of talk about, you know, negativity and processing feelings and that kind of thing that might turn away from anger, but it is one use of that tool. So yeah, that's something to consider. If you like your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there. Group 3, let's see what we have for you for this week. Okay. This should set me up based off the other two groups. Okay. Interesting mix of energies. Yeah. I was pretty confident it was at least decent. All right, you know the deal. I'll see you right now. Group 3. This is an invitation to take a break, basically. It's difficult for me to elaborate, but with the Four of Cups in the middle of everything, the notion, especially surrounded by the cards that it's surrounded by, the notion of an oasis in the middle of a desert was very strong. Because, you know, we have three, active suits. And on top of this, no matter what you think the kings and swords are in their respective suits, they're both the active subparts of their respective suits, and air is an active suit. So there's a lot of dynamism flanking this oasis, including the Ace of Wands, which is in reverse. And it's funny that it's a bit like all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And sometimes when you take a break and you replenish and you meditate and you rest, that's when the interesting connections can happen. And I mean connections in the most abstract term possible, especially with the Two of Cups here, you know. Sometimes you meet people at the pit stop, or the place where you stop. The place where you stop. Oases. And yeah, the Seven of Coins reverse has been nodding along silently this whole time. I mean, when the only reverse cards in all of this are the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Coins at the bottom of the deck, and especially with the Four of Cups in the middle of all this, the notion of like just taking a break to rest and replenish, you know, this ace can wait. Y'all got this. Y'all work good together. Y'all are great. And it's not as if, oh, I just remembered that air and water are neutral to each other. So it's not like it's the Four of Coins and the Two of Coins, you know, those annoying, I'm 2/3 there, so earth energy in general annoys me. So yeah, anyway, except for Taurus. And Cap. Yeah, I said what I said. Anyway, it's time to replenish, basically. Wow. If you liked this reading, please give this video a like. And you can use the timestamps if you don't want to watch me pick up your reading to jump ahead a couple seconds. I'll see you at your Oracle card reading. Well, it's that time of year where I complain about not having 4 moon-based oracle decks, but, astrology in general will have to do for the new moon in Cancer week. This should be good. Yeah. Let's just do it like that. Group A, your card is, the 16th Lunar Mansion, the door. Very interesting considering the tarot readings I gave. Let me stare at this for a moment. Yeah, what makes this even funnier is that the 16th Lunar Mansion is like in the mid to late part of Libra, which is known as, the equilibrium. It's literally represented by scales. it's important. Oh, I guess that the no pressure group A, but weigh your decisions carefully. And I don't necessarily mean that in the sense of the decisions that you have to make will set you up for the next year and seal your fate or whatever. It's more in the sense of the rash decisions might have more consequences than you might realize. And, giving in to temptation, it's something that you want to do a bit more responsibly, because this is looking like a portal week for good and for bad. I mean, portals are great. Group B, your card is the Waning Moon. What do you need to release? Very interesting question. Actually, let me think about something. Give me a sec. Yeah, just as I suspected, given the tarot portions, I have nothing to add to this question, which is the question you're being asked to ponder this week. What do you need to release, Group B? Group C, your card is New Moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. Okay, it hasn't been that explicit, but the theme of reorientation has been very strong, varying degrees of it, and reorientation between, let's say, opposite poles of wildly different axes, with wildly different balancing points. But I think that this is a time to do a quick audit and to retune. Well, it is Pisces, so I guess go more for the feely way of doing it. But yeah, it's a moment to reevaluate, to see what is the highest good, basically. Group D, your card is Mercury in Libra, influence. Very interesting card. Sorry, because the snake has a Mercury-shaped tongue. You had it a second ago. Okay, I just understood how this fits in. Because, a snake with a Mercury snake shaped tongue in the Garden of Eden, this is clearly the metaphor here. And there's a dual nature to this. I would guess that I read this card this way every time I pull it, but I like it for this reading. So basically, it's a warning against, smooth talking serpents. It's also a warning against the temptation to, go into the gray arts of persuasion if you think that your point is right. So yeah, food for thought. If you like this reading, please give this video a like. I hope you have a great week. Take care. I'll see you soon.